Hi folks, welcome back to the Dash of Élan. Here we go again. I believe this is episode 7 to my campaign of Victory and Glory Napoleon. Campaign's going pretty good. Let's look at the situation currently and see where we're at. So far, so good, as you can see here. Let's find Napoleon. I got him up here. We just took out Austria, and he's on his way up into Prussia to launch an assault. And unfortunately, his left flank, oops, I don't want to do that. His left flank, Massena's here coming up with some troops. I believe these are Italian troops. Their loss might affect the diplomacy rating of Italy, as usual, but it was, the left flank that is, was protected by Davu earlier, and he's just been having a terrible time here. He's got the Russians coming in through Germany in the north, as you can see here. They have some pretty big armies. They got a 16-unit army here. They've got one here. Let's see. Buxauden. And right here, Alexander leads an 11-unit army. So it's a little difficult situation to be in. I do have some semblance of defense down here. We got Lons. I got Ney, picked up some troops in Switzerland, I believe. We've got some troops stationed in Paris, militia. They can't leave France proper, I don't believe. But they are there for the defense. And Marmont, who's back here? All right, we might move. I don't know what I'm going to do. The Russians are right on the border of France, and that is not good. Now, I'm currently at war with France, as well as Prussia and Great Britain, but Austria not. In fact, let's check out the situation diplomatically. I have 0 political points, unfortunately. Use them to influence the other nations, rise their ratings. Like Austria's at 6. I could raise that higher if I had the political points. They're considered friendly, neutral, which basically means I could move through their territories with my armies. If they're just neutral, like it is over here in Germany, well, not these regions, that's different. When it's a major power like Spain, I can't move through their territories without first declaring war or getting them to be friendly, neutral. Spain's pretty good at the moment. They've declared their sovereignty. So they are now a neutral power as opposed to friendly neutral. They're building up their forces. We'll see what they're doing in later turns, I'm sure. But as you can see, the diplomatic ratings with Prussia and Russia are 0s. I'm at war with them. If I can get at peace with all these major nations, I can end the game that way as well. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Otherwise, I could be killed. Napoleon could be killed. That would end the campaign. And also, it could go the distance of, let's see, 1815, 1816. And then it'll be determined by victory points, which if we look here, I'm currently at 105. Great Britain is at 120. Great Britain is your main opponent here. He basically uses the other major nations to defeat me. In this case, Prussia and Russia. So that's the situation. I have 20 regions controlled, which gives me points as well. So let's take a look at our cards. I always do that at the beginning of a session and see what we're looking at here. Nothing new. I don't need any heavy cavalry at the moment. This one I'm keeping my eye on. I might want to bribe a nation by giving up one of my territories I control, neutral, and boosting their diplomatic rating with France by 4. Of course, this is used in battles. Kingdom of Spain declared. I have to move in and take Madrid and so on and so forth. Not much use. These give me points, or troops rather, but it gives Great Britain diplomatic points. And I don't want to do that. So far in this campaign, I haven't been really using those cards, giving Britain more political clout to influence the other nations. And it seems to be helping so far. Again, I'm new to the game, so I'm learning as I go. Forced march is very useful. I got another one of these. Napoleon's genius. He uses that when he is engaged in a battle. In desperate times, it comes in handy. Minor nation joins the empire. Again, this gives political points to Great Britain. Blah, blah. Recruit minor nation troops. And here's one here. Recruit minor nation troops in Germany. Let's take a look at these. This one right here. Recruit 2 units from those available in any German region, like Westphalia, etc., that is a member of the French Empire. In other words, they're blue. This moves Germany down the diplomatic track 1 space. But this doesn't affect the local. This does not affect the local recruiting pool. That's what I believe that's in reference to every spring. Recruit minor nation troops. Recruit 2 infantry units in any minor nation that is a member of the French Empire. This might be useful. So let's just click this. That is very useful, actually. I select the nation here. Any of these nations that are blue outside of France. Ideally, I wonder if I could put... No, I couldn't recruit in France. He's occupying all these except this place up here, I believe. It's not, but they're surrounded, so it wouldn't make any sense to do that. I could put him in Switzerland and move him up. That's probably the best choice. So I'm going to choose Switzerland. Hopefully I got a commander there. So there's 2 additional troops. I will combine these. And there's the General Ney. So Ney got some reinforcements. That's great. So I'm happy about that. Let's see if we got any other useful cards. Minor nation in Germany. This affects their diplomatic track, but 1 space, which ain't bad. Let's check diplomacy with Germany. It's at 1. That would be bad. So, yeah, I don't want to lose Germany, but it could happen, folks. You can see all these Russian armies moving in. The Prussians, however, are very vulnerable at this point, and that's what I want to make use of Napoleon for. They have 2 regions I have to capture. Duchy of Warsaw. Let me move this guy within the region there. Berlin. So I have to take Berlin. It has a little cannon symbol there. I wonder what they mean, because Austria has this here. Let me check down here. This has this here with only 1. Must relate to their standing so far. Like this is friendly neutral, maybe. This is at war, perhaps. That's their capital. But regardless, you have to take both of these, I believe, to knock a nation out of the war. I'm at war with Prussia, so to defeat them, I have to take both Berlin and the Duchy of Warsaw. So, Napoleon is going to make a move. And let me see, he's at 20. I have nothing to max out his army beyond 20. There is a card for that. Take him up to 25, and perhaps even larger than that. So, Massena, I think... If he moves into Saxony, he'll probably get pushed back. But that might be good because it'll divert the attention of the Russians from moving into France. So I will actually move him into Saxony. Oh, winter attrition. God, it's January, February already. Go for it, see if we lost anything. Nothing, so that was good. Short little move. Napoleon is also going to move. So, hopefully... yes, we'll take it. Get in there. Let's see if I... Oop, I suffered a loss. 1 unit lost to attrition. Let's double check and see what I lost. Still have my guard units and my skirmish units, which is good. Got 1 guard unit anyway. Where's the others? Yeah, they're all there. I'm not sure what I would have lost, or I did lose. Got some good heavy cav here that are 5. Medium cav, which are 3. I don't know what I lost. Hopefully it's just one of the line units. One of these. So, okay, that's that. Now, I don't want to move any more troops except maybe down here. There's nothing down here. Perhaps maybe to shift here. I doubt the Russians will make a move. They might. And if they do, let them. Let's see. Davu. Bernadotte. And Ney should probably move and bring his guys in here. So we're going to do that. Go for it. Cross your fingers. No effects. Excellent. Good. I normally don't take the risk. But times are changing, so I got 3 commanders in here. It's okay for the moment. Got him all by himself, Lanz. I don't think winter attrition will affect him. Might. If it did, it would probably kill him. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to move him in here. I'm going to combine him with Lanz. And what's here? Morma? I think we'll also move him in here. Take the risk? Yes, we will take the risk. No effects. That's good. It's a small force. I don't think... I think the chance would be a little bit less. So we'll keep that. That looks good. So I consolidated my forces in France proper. In anticipation of a Russian invasion. We shall see. I've got Napoleon moving into Prussia, finally. He's in Silesia. And I have Massena moving into neutral Saxony. So we're going to end the turn with that. Let's see what happens. Do have him who's here. Solt, he's all by himself. Nothing going on here. I'm going to move him over here just for the heck of it. Now, see, he's not affected by winter attrition because I am adjacent to the Mediterranean. And we're going to end the turn with that. 1 political point used. Good. The less he uses, the better. Recruit units. You've got a resources sufficient for 3 units. This happens in every spring turn. So let's recruit some units. I only get 3, unfortunately. I can't recall what I'm in most need of. I only saw 2 cavalry, 2 heavy cav, but I can convert. So I'm going to take another light cav because I can convert them, and they're highly useful. So I'm going to take one of those. I'm going to take another line infantry, and I'm going to take another heavy gun. So there's my 3 units. They'll show up in Paris. Okay. Hopefully I'll have some commanders to move them forward. We shall see. Curious what the Prussians are going to be doing here. They really don't have much. Russians, on the other hand, are recruiting like crazy. It's fairly big armies in Germany at the moment. Ottomans. New French turn, March, April 1807. Alright, so here we go, another turn. So they haven't moved into France, thankfully. I'm not sure what their game plan is at the moment. They can't really do anything. But I can take Prussia. And Napoleon, after a slight winter attrition loss, is prepared to do so. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move into... We're going to try and engage the main Prussian army here, which is very small. So let's see what kind of battle this is. Minor battle. I got tons of troops here, so we'll fight this just because. And let's see, we're going to put some skirmish infantry there. We're going to follow that up with some heavy guns. And then we're going to put some cavalry. I'm going to use my medium cavalry, my dragoons, throw them forward. And we're going to follow that up with some more infantry. Use my skirmishers. And then we're going to put another cannon in there. Another heavy cannon. And then we're going to throw another cavalry if I have one to spare. I do. Take my medium cav once again. And there I'm going to take some infantry. I'm going to save my veterans, hold them off. And let's see. I'll put some lighter guns in here. And finally, we'll finish that off. I deal with more cavalry. I'm going to use my, not my lights, but I am going to use my, actually I'm not going to use any more cavalry because I'm going to win this battle, I'm sure. So we want to be able to pursue with fresh cav. All right, battle card, no. Let's fight this. I have initiative. Let's open up with the guns. All right, back to me again. Infantry back here. I'm going to charge in with the cavalry and try and get these guys formed in square. Let me see, where does... I got 2 cavalry engaged. Let's try here. Disrupted, and they didn't go in square. That's alright. We'll follow this up against him. Now, he'll fire twice. These are skirmish infantry. First shot is to disrupt the enemy. Second shot is to do damage, so let's see what happens. I disrupted them. And they routed them. Looks like his Landwehr are coming into action. We'll do likewise here. Oh, I shouldn't have shot him. He was already disrupted, I believe. Alright, eliminated. Where's my cav? I'll take out his cav. Yep, didn't do it. Alright. Right there. Okay, excellent. Fight the next round. We have to fight at least 2 rounds, I believe, before somebody can retreat from the battle. He didn't attempt to rally these guys, at least not at the moment. I'm pretty happy with this, so let's continue the bombardment. Routed his cavalry. Let's see, now we'll... Got them in square. We'll follow that up with some cannon fire. Let me do likewise here. Routed. And now let's take out this square. I was hoping to destroy them. Alright, preparing for pursuit. Yeah, we got plenty here. We're definitely going to pursue. Finish this army off. That hurt him. He lost 3 more units. So that takes care of his main army, at least the Prussian army. Curious if he has any troops with those Russians. He might, actually. And that's where the bulk of his troops are. Kind of overextended himself if he did that. He left Prussia vulnerable. We'll have to look and see. I'm curious where all the Prussian units are, because he left Prussia very vulnerable. And, let me see. Yeah, there's some Prussian units there. Let me move him out of the way, because he's blocking things. Move him here. Let's check this one. Oh, yeah, it's almost all Prussian. So here's the bulk of the Prussian army right here, sitting in Westphalia. You got this army, which is mostly Russians. It's interesting. They have a Russian general commanding this German army. He's just as qualified as Brunswick. But interesting. So we have the Allies trapped in Germany, to be honest with you. I've taken Berlin, or I will take it. I'm the only one in there at the moment. And I think I'm going to send Massena through Silesia into the Grand Duchy of Warsaw in anticipation of taking it and holding it. I wish I could do it now. I can't. Well, I do have a forced march card. That would be extremely useful in this case. I think, yeah. Let me see here. I probably shouldn't use it in this situation, but you know I'm gonna. I see. I'll select this army. Oh, what happened? Please select an eligible French. Well, I did. Right here. Why can't he do this? The army must contain a leader because it cannot move otherwise. If the selected army requires an activation and you have used up your activations this turn, you will not be able to use the card with that army. Is that the case? Let me see here. Oh, I have one activation remaining. I want to use that card. I can try this again. Why isn't that working? I'm missing something, folks. The active army may move 2 regions, provided that the first region that it moves into is not owned or occupied by enemy troops. Well, it's owned by the enemy. Maybe that's it. Thing is, it won't let me actually move. What if I wanted to move here? Alright, so whatever. For some reason that didn't work. I've used it before. I don't know, I'm missing something. That's alright. That is okay. Now, this army here we could probably take. But I'm kind of being defensive here. Let's see. Lons. I don't want to split them up. I think I have a card. Yeah, whatever. I think I have a card which might come in handy. What is it doing here? Please complete the current event. Oh, God. Where is it? There's a card I'm looking for that allows me to draw reinforcements from an adjacent... I think it's General d'Armée. Or Corps d'Armée. Did I use it already? I thought I had it. Basically allows you, prior to the start of the battle, to draw troops from a adjacent region. I guess I don't have it. I thought I did. Move him up into Switzerland. This looks okay to me. These extra troops will combine into there. Alright, we're just going to continue holding this Paris with what we have. And unfortunately, I can't use that card to move into the Grand Duchy for some reason. Whatever it is, I missed my opportunity. I don't know what's wrong with that. Actually, that's not part of Prussia. This is unusual. Because Prussia's borders are here, dark purple, as you can see. But this color. But the Grand Duchy is that color, but it doesn't have that border. And a little political situation there or something. But anyway, it's got the symbol. I do have to take it. Unless that's Russia. I don't know. Russia's already got 2 locations here, and here. I don't know. Could look it up in the manual. I'm still learning, folks. Still learning. Okay, we're going to go to the next turn and see what happens. Napoleon's genius, always useful. Recruit minor nation troops in Germany. I think I'm going to take this again. I think I have 2 of them already, but man, is that powerful. I'm going to take it. So I can get wild with Napoleon's army. Alright, he's coming in to fight. Alright, Lexouden, who's a 4, contains 13 infantry, 5 cav, 2 artillery. He's taken on Napoleon, who has 9, 5, and 5 artillery. We're going to defend Berlin. This is an important battle. I need to hold on to Berlin, like I did when I was taking Vienna and Venice to conquer Austria, take them out of the conflict. Now we have a larger battle. Some of you guys in the comments leave it very interesting tactics. I enjoy reading it. All kinds of ideas. Some people like to mass their artillery. That's kind of a lot to put in there. I don't actually want to do that. In fact, let's keep that up here. We'll keep the heavier guns down here. In fact, let's take him out and put another 3 if I have it. I don't. All right here. I want to really slam his left flank. We'll keep one of our heavier batteries in reserve. Yeah, that's all right. I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then for the rest of the main attack here, I'm going to assault very quickly with my cavalry. I want to throw them forward. I'll take some skirmishers up there. Keep another one over here, because I do want to hold that center. That's very important. Right off the bat, put some lesser line infantry on the right, where I don't intend to assault. I'll put another one, and they should have a cav thrown in there for maximum efficiency. I'll use one of my... No, we'll leave that. I'm going to put the medium here, and actually, yeah. And this is okay. We'll see where he's going to go before I commit troops anywhere, because he does have artillery in here. They're going to shoot at me. Battle card? No, we don't need it. Let's fight. Actually, I got enough of those Napoleon's genius cards. I should have used one. Put it over here on the left and really hit these guys hard. Boy, that would be nasty. First thing we do is we open up with some bombardment. Good. Move him forward for his second trick. He will try and force these guys in square. Oh, he didn't do anything. Wow. These guys will advance. And, okay, let's look over here. Try and take out his guns with long-range counter battery fire. He has light cannon there. I think mine are light. What are mine? Light. Likewise here. Disrupted. Alright, hold on. I'd have to throw the cavalry up in this right flank real quick. And I will do that. Let's see if I maintain initiative. I do. Let's take out his cav. Nope. Alright, we're going to sit back here. Want to get some more infantry in there, actually. He's got me in square. That's unfortunate. That's why I like to take cavalry out quickly as possible. And we're going to fight the next round. One, two. Right now. Still vulnerable here. My attack is still vulnerable. He's pushing on my right, but I think we're doing good here. Well, let me start off here. I should take out his cavalry as long as they're present. So tempting to hit his disrupted infantry, but I really want to put them in square there. I'm going to follow that up with some shooting here. There, that was effective. Keep him fresh for the moment. Let's get back here, do a little counter battery fire. Got some good troops in here, just sitting. That's alright. I could shift troops this way. In fact, I'll do that. One. I'm going to hold him back, actually. And I left them kind of vulnerable. That's all right. Maybe it'll entice him to come forward, divert his attention from this flank. Who knows? And let's see. That's good. Interesting. Wow. Okay, fight the next round. Disrupted units trying to rally from that condition. Yep, there he is. Alright, now let's continue focusing here. Let's move up the infantry right away. And darn it. Oh! That was good. Let's do it again. Get him in square. Alright, the cavalry did their job there. I'll follow up on this square with my artillery. But first, I need to do something over here. Alright, that takes care of that. I don't want to use my reserves yet. That was good luck. Excellent. Now I could follow up here. We'll attack. Alright, so now now he's really vulnerable on this side. He's been focusing so much on attacking me. Do a little damage here if we can. Disrupted. That's okay with me. And let's open up with our artillery. Give him another one. Alright, that's good. So his flanks are crumbling and his reserve isn't very substantial. But he's got a lot of activations left. It's alright. It's an important battle. If I win it, it's going to be a major setback for the Allied cause. So this will be good. Now, I could actually begin an assault here, but I think I can do a lot of damage here. And I'm going to start here. So the first thing I want to do... This guy's in square. He's not going to be very effective at the moment. Oh, gotta fight the next round. See what happens. Excellent. Alright, now, I don't want to pass initiative. Let's begin with the cavalry. Force some guys in square. Good old dragoons. I get my dragoons. We'll follow this up against his cavalry instead of worrying about these guys. They're already disrupted. I'm not worried that they're not in the square. Yeah, it worked. It worked excellent. Now let's just see if we could finish the battle off and, by luck, take out his cavalry long range. I got initiative there. And there it is. I got it. His left flank crumbled. So there you go. Defeated in detail. Didn't even use all my troops, and we will definitely pursue. I've got a lot of fresh cavalry. Let's see what happens. 4 hits. So he's going to lose 4 units. Pretty good. Lost some good Russian infantry. And some light cav. Yep, he lost his leader as well. Huzzah! That was a good battle. So he lost a lot. This right here, that was that should have been some allies, Germans, I believe. So there's a chance that the German morale will drop, or diplomacy rating will drop with me. They're not happy. It doesn't pay to rely too much on your allies in battles. Not too much. There. That was great. Drawing new event card, Imperial Guard Artillery. Well, he's attacking me again. Now, this battle we might save for the next episode. But let's see what we're up against. The hostile army has moved into the region of Berlin. He's pushing. The army is commanded by Bensigen, 4, and contains 12 infantry units, 5 cavalry, and no artillery. Ooh. I pity him. 8 infantry, 5 cav, 4 artillery for Napoleon. And we're definitely going to defend the region. So, all right. Let me see here. And there it is. He deployed first. So this is the start of the battle, folks. And this is where I'm going to leave this episode off already. Over 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 36. I hope you enjoyed. It was good fun. This is really heating up. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not too dissatisfied with my progress so far. It could be a long campaign, could be short. We shall see. But I'm hoping to take Prussia out of the campaign, out of the war, as quickly as possible while Austria is still out. But from that point on, I'm not sure what I will be able to do, because then I have to deal with Russia proper, and that's a long march. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, comment, leave me your feedback. Any tactics you'd want to see me use in the game, let me know. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed. And always remember, hang in there. It's only going to get better.